Here inside the Great Hall of the People are China's 7 most powerful men. For months, people have wanted to know the names of the 5 new Standing Committee members. Where they're from, what they studied, what they've done, and how they govern. People want to get a glimpse into China's leadership dynamics and succession planning. But now, the focus turns to policy direction. Their ages are similar, but they come from all different corners of China. Premier Li Keqiang will ensure continuity of policies and reforms. The new leaders are taking over the reins of an economy that's grown faster than even the party has expected.
We didn't think China could grow so fast. For example, since the 18th Party Congress, our economy has gone from 54 trillion yuan to 80 trillion yuan, the world's second largest, with a jump in production capacity and a large accumulation of wealth.
How to keep corruption from chipping away at that wealth is why Zhao Leji, the youngest committee member, also gets the most attention. He will head up the Central Disciplinary Committee. Zhao's career is highlighted by leadership at 2 western Chinese provinces, taking local economies from lagging to more prosperous. Li Zhanshu has held positions in Hebei and northeastern China's Heilongjiang province, as well as southwestern China's Guizhou province. As director of the General Office of the Communist Party, he's seen as being active in facilitating China-Russia ties. Wang Huning has spent the last 15 years as director of the Central Committee's Policy Research Office. He's expected to provide ideological support for the party. A familiar face for international investors is Vice Premier Wang Yang. He has been party secretary of China's biggest and most important regions, Guangdong and Chongqing. He has also headed the Central Leading Group on Poverty Reduction, something at the core of Xi's people-centered governance philosophy.
We talked to a lot of experts, principally in China, but also internationally as well. And people felt that the idea of President Xi's presidency being very people-focused, that seemed to be something that seemed to strike a chord with a lot of experts. They said you really got to, if you want to get to the heart of President Xi's presidency in the last 5 years, you've got to understand this idea of people, putting people first.
Another official well known to investors is Han Zheng. He has spent his career in Shanghai, first managing a shoe factory, then leading the revitalization of Luwan district before becoming mayor in 2003. With training as an economist, hopes are he will bring the Shanghai touch to growth policies in China's new era. Foreign investors will be looking for clarity on growth versus deleveraging.
To our companies about their expectations for the year ahead, they are fairly positive. I think there's general concern or uncertainty about China's economic trajectory post-Party Congress. We've seen a pretty significant stimulus effort in the last year. Whether or not China is able to balance the economic risk of leveraging credit to continue to stimulate the economy versus letting its economy slow, I think is one that is very challenging for China's leadership, and it's unclear yet what type of decision they may make in that area.
And now the speculation has ended. That's what the top leaders of the CPC will be getting down to do, making decisions for a new era. Cheng Lei, CGTN in Beijing.